mentally. He's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
Morant, right side. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Brooks with the bucket.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Here's Bagley. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. About a minute played so far here in the first. Brooks for 3. The putback. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Brooks on the double team. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Winslow. One-on-one here. Here's Morant. Oh, wow!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Bielitsa. Fox dishes to Barnes. Fox against Morant. Stolen by Brooks. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Dishes it to Brooks. From 10 feet out, here's Valanciunas. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 6.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Jackson passes to Brooks. Down low, it's deflected. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Anderson's checked in. The drive by Bagley. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Bielitsa finds Barnes. 5 to shoot. Kings moving the ball around. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Marvin Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Jones. Right wing. Clark outside. On the wing, Jones. Back to Clark. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Kings trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hield against Jones. Pass to Melton. Here's Gutteridge. Clark left side. Kings have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Hield outside. Parker outside. Pass to Bazemore. Here's Parker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Anderson right side. Pass to Clark. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Here's Parker trying to get open as Bazemore. And that one's good. Parker.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Now the Grizzlies with it. A big stretch here going 10-2. To the inside. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got his second basket of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Parker. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Reminds me of Carmelo Anthony, Jabari Parker, a quick second jumper and keeps it alive on the glass.
Jones drives in. Joseph with the rebound. Now here's Bazemore. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've got... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Anderson. Also, Winslow out there. Tyus Jones out there with Clark. And it's Gutterich in at the 2-guard spot. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 8-point game. And the pass to Bazemore. Kicks it to Parker. Nice move. Passes it to Holmes. 4 on the shot clock. The rebound by Anderson. Memphis leading by 8. Lobbed up there for Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Healed outside to the wing right side. Holmes down low, covered by Winslow. Parker's shot is off. Grizzlies shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Jones, the pass to Winslow. The feed to Clark. Pass to Gutterich. It's stolen by Hield. And the Kings pushing it up now. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Buddy right there trying to score and forcing the issue a bit.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think his teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability. He can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. If he can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
It's Brooks on the wing. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Hield finds Fox. Kings with the fresh shot clock. Back to Bagley, and it's Bjelica atop the key. 6 to shoot, and the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Bogdanovich is checked in for Sacramento. Morant looking around. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Electric in the air. There's a certain energy that Morant generates that others simply don't have.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Morant against Fox. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
Valanciunas with the ball, now guarded by Fox, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Barnes against Winslow. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Memphis. Marantz outside. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Valanciunas. No good on the 3. The Kings trail by 10. Here's Giles. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Pass to Melton. The dish to Valanciunas. Now the pass to Melton. Back to Valanciunas. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And it's Joseph in for Fox. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Melton. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Valanciunas kicks to Marantz. Makes it off the glass. Marantz got 8 points.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Here's Joseph. And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. Memphis did not hesitate to set the pace. An exceptional game plan helped them. And
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the 3. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Fox passes to Bjelica. Over in the corner, Barnes. Now, Bjelica. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Fox. Misses off the right iron.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Jackson up top. He dishes it to Winslow. Kicks to Brooks. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Brooks misses. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Kings. Down by 12. Here's Bagley. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Now here's Hield. He's tightly guarded, and it's good. 2 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Clark outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
Parker's checked in for Sacramento. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. Kings have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Buddy Hield was an all-rookie first-team performer, won the three-point contest at All-Star Weekend. His game continues to evolve, so dangerous from the perimeter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Jones against Fox. Left side, Jones. Clark, the pass to Gutteridge. No good with the wing jumper.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Inside, outside for Bagley. And here's Bazemore. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Sacramento making a switch here. Holmes checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Justice Winslow. Feeds it to Clark. Melton passes to Jones. Passes it to Melton. And Jones has it in the corner. That one a little long.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And some changes here for the Kings. Harry Giles comes in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Bielitsa in for Jabari Parker. And Memphis also making a switch. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jones.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
And Memphis making a change here. Marantz checked in. To the middle. It's stolen by Hield. .129 left in the 3rd. Bielitsa against Morant. His first shot coming late. That one rolling around and rims out. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Here's Melton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Grizzlies with another miss. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Here's Giles. Fox passes to Giles. Now Bielitsa. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Fox. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Fox has got 6.
How about that? Just no stress there from De'Aaron Fox.
Hield against Morant. Pass to Melton. Back to Morant. Melton passes to Anderson. They need this one. Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Morant for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies lead by 12. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks leading the charge. Pass to Winslow. Now Morant. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Marantz against Bielitsa. It's good. Marantz got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Morant outside. Down low, takes it from 10. No good from Valanciunas. The Kings trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bogdanovich, it's not going to go for him. Nice D from Brooks. Inside. Morant outside. Shoots from the right block. And the rejection by Holmes. Here's Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Well, the thing you think about with Bogdanovich, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside.
And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. A 12-point game. Fox dishes to Barnes. Morant with some nice D.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant kicks to Jackson. The pass to Brooks. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. The Kings trail by 17. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Passes it to Bielitsa. He feeds it to Fox. Denied by Morant.
Well, you see the insane vertical the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game.
Bielitsa against Jackson. A three-pointer is right on target.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Bagley. Jackson kicks to Morant. Fires the three. They get it back.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
These are bonuses. When you get Bielitsa inside to mix it up that way, that helps.
Morant passes to Winslow. Goes up on the high post. Off target with that shot. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an... All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena room. And as
Hey, Kevin, thanks for it.
the Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. Brooks the pass to Marantz. The three-pointer no good. Mitchell against Brooks. Mitchell's shot is good. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Morant kicks to Brooks. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. It's Marantz with the drive. And yes, it's good.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
On the wing, Mitchell. Conley scanning the floor. To the inside. And the basket by Ingram.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Morant outside. On the wing, Winslow. At the elbow, it's Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Winslow kicks to Brooks. Back to Winslow. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Conley finds Ingles. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Stolen by Brooks. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. He can't get that one to fall.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
The Jazz again can't hit it. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. A miss that time would have put him up.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Mitchell's shot is good.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Conley against Morant. With the tip and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. 1:02 left in the first. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Valanciunas. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Morant outside. To the paint. The dish now to Brooks. Back to Marantz. Offensive rebound, and Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Marantz against Conley. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Valanciunas. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Winslow's shot is off. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
How fast does Donovan Mitchell get off the ground? My goodness.
Now Valanciunas, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has and always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke.
Everybody had their reputations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Davis is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Moutier in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
The 5th overall pick back in 2011, Valanciunas has worked so hard to improve his entire game. I'd say it's paid off, Kevin. He can impact a game in a lot of different ways.
So the wing on the left. O'Neal against Clark. Anderson with the block. They get it back, and Davis puts it in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
On the wing, Jones, defended by Moutier. Kicks it out to Jones. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. Here's O'Neal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Utah shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Melton's checked in. Kicks it out to Jones. Passes to Melton. He dishes it to Clark.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound. And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Memphis, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. To the inside, it's stolen by Davis. O'Neal dishes to Moutier, and the basket is good. Moutier's got the lead up to 10 now for Utah.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Jones, the pass to Clark. And Anderson has it in the corner. Memphis moving it around. Here's Gutter. Back to Clark. off the iron that time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Melton passes to Clark to stop the drought, and he lays it up and in. Clark's got his first bucket in this one.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Jones against Moutier. Clarkson on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morantz's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
They get the rebound. Clarkson tries again. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Stolen by Michael Conley. To the middle, here's Ingles. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Marantz outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to Marantz. On deep. But they get it back. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. Marantz got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Mitchell right side. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And so it's the Utah Jazz ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. It was easy to see they were the superior team in the second quarter. And now it's just a matter of protecting that 9-point lead after the half. Jack, how'd you think the Jazz were? Thanks for joining.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Morant outside. Valanciunas against Bogdanovich. And it's Morant missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Electric in the air. There's a certain energy that Morant generates that others simply don't have.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Kicks to Mitchell. they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles, and Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Brooks, the pass to Gutteridge. Brooks with no one around. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Jazz leading by 10. And here's Mudiay. Bogdanovich passes to Mudiay. On the wing, Mitchell. The basket good off the assist from Mudiay. Mitchell's got 15 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Mitchell against Brooks. Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Melton, defended by Mudiay. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. The Jazz making a switch here. Davis is checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jones is checked in. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. O'Neal high post. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Clark kicks to Jones. The pass to Gutteridge. Here's Melton. Clark outside. And he banks in the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Bogdanovich left side. Back to Mitchell. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Davis. The Grizzlies pull it in. And now the Grizzlies fast break. Pass to Gutteridge. 1:30 left in the third. Jones for three. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Mudiay. Davis unable to get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Melton. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Davis drives in. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles is checked in for Royce O'Neal. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Mudiay. Inside. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Anderson.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Clarkson surveying the floor. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 7.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Now here's Marantz. 10 points for him. He gets that one.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Here's Conley. Misses from close range. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Jazz. They're up by 7. Live from... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah. Back to Winslow. Marantz with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. They've held a 12-point lead early. Up top, Gobert. Clarkson with the ball.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Winslow, the pass to Anderson. On the wing, Ingles. Clarkson, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's it. Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
And here's Brooks from outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Tries it from 9. Clarkson finds Bogdanovic. No good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Marantz. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. And that's 17 points for John Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Back to Conley. And that one, good. Conley's got his first basket.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Marantz against Conley. Morant passes to Anderson, and it goes down 2 points.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
To the inside, stolen by Jackson. To the middle, stolen by Michael Conley. He's got a clear path by himself, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Jordan Clarkson unafraid of the big-time delivery.
Marantz scanning the floor. Out to Brooks. Back to Anderson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Conley gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 3.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Brooks outside. To the paint. And there's Jackson on the assist by Brooks.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
On the wing, Ingram. And there's the feed to Gobert. Back to Ingles. Grizzlies with the rebound. There's Winslow. Oh, and they take the lead. Winslow's got the lead up to 1 now for Memphis.
No, just beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
Marantz against Conley. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
On the wing, Ingram. Can't connect from short range. Memphis with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Jackson. And he gets it back. Gobert can't hit. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Stolen by Clarkson.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3. Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Oh, missed it.
Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up. Grizzlies making a switch here. And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The putback and the second chance effort by Jackson.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a sight, a sky-high perspective. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5. Now here's Favors. Williamson right side. And the dunk by Williamson.
So quick to make his move. Zion gets to his spot before anyone can help.
It's Marantz with the drive. And finished off by Marantz.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo! Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. There's Winslow, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Using that solid frame inside, Winslow draws the foul.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game, and the first one drops. 2 shots. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Outside, Ball. Over in the corner, Williamson. Passes it to Ingram. Floats it up for Williamson.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Marantz surveying the D. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Ingram. Favors in the post. Guarded by Valanciunas. Favors passes to Williamson. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Ball.
Crafty scorer off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Over to the wing. And the dunk by Williamson.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Brooks against Holiday. Here's Morant. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Ingram kicks to Williamson. And the pass to Holiday. Floats it up for Williamson.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Ball against Morant. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Ball, the pass to Favors. Down low, it's stolen by Valanciunas. Pass to Winslow. Kicks it to Valanciunas. To the middle. Here's Brooks. Lays it up off the glass.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Williamson outside. Williamson double team. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Marantz. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
His 4th make in 5 tries, and we're just getting started.
Ball finds Favors. Over in the corner, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Pass to Brooks. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Now here's Ingram. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
The 3 from Marantz. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2. Redick with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, the young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
Here's Hayes. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis leading by 4. Passes it to Gutteridge. Anderson passes to Gutteridge. Feeds to Clark. Buries it down low.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Hart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Hey guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Okafor is checked in for Hayes. Jones against Jackson. On the basket by Jones. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. The pass to Melly. And he uses the glass on the lane.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Melton passes to Clark. On the wing, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now here's Reddick. No points in the game yet for him. And Okafor slams it in.
At times, I think J.J. Redick sometimes has to take the pressure off his point guard, running the pick and roll to perfection right there.
Jones, the pass to Clark. He kicks it to Anderson. Back to Clark. The shot from the low post is good. Clark's got 6 points in the quarter.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Reddick. .135 left here in the second. Here's Melly, defended by Jones. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Maley.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Melton passes to Clark. Here's Melton. And it's Anderson atop the key. Clark right side. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's New Orleans with it. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Hart. Pass to Melly. Back to Okafor. And he converts the layup. Okafor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Passes it to Gutteridge. Stolen. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Hart the pass to Melly. Back to Hart. Kicks to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
No good. Shot missing.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points. Kenny, a few years ago, the Pelicans were a somewhat veteran group. Now they're one of the more younger rotations in the league.
Yep, things change.
That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
What makes Dylan Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Valanciunas in the high post. And Jackson throws it down hard.
doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Marantz outside. Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
A hot for Lonzo Ball. Gets up high to slam it in. I love it.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Morant drives in, and the rejection by Favors.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Williamson in the post. Jackson on him. Out to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Back to Favors for the lead. Williamson outside. The second chance effort.
Can't fall for this. Once Zion has you jumping, the rest is easy.
This is his first free throw of the game. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
Here's Ball. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Ball's got 6 in the quarter. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Holiday against Brooks. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by 1. Ingram wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ingram's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. So for the Pelicans, Okafor's checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Memphis also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Marantz. And the wide open shot from Redick. Good on the three-point shot. Redick's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
Whenever Redick skies up for a three-pointer, you just think it's going in. He is as efficient as they come.
Brooks outside. Jones up top, guarded by Holiday. Looking to end the run. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Gutteridge is checked in, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Tyus Jones. Holiday, the pass to Hayes. Back to Holiday. Here's Okafor, and he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Clearly a foul.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ellie's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Jackson kicks to Clark. The Grizzlies with another miss. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And there's the pass to Melly. Back to Hayes. And here's Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
Here's Gutteridge. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Over Hayes. Can't hit from 12. And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at center. Redick with the bucket.
And some shooters are specialists, but J.J. Redick can hurt you from anywhere. That's what makes him very tough.
Now Marantz, and finished off by Marantz.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Redick for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Here's Jackson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans leading by 5. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Redick. That one falls.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. There's the feed to Jackson. Marantz against Favors. And that one's good. Marantz.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Outside, Redick. There's the dish to Favors. Here's Hart, guarded by Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Favors. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. And that one's good. Morant.
Ja Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
Redick against Brooks to the inside. And then Favors with the dunk.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
With the handle and the acceleration, Morant moves around the court with the ball on a string.
Hayes the pass to Hart. Out to Favors. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brooks. Morant with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Yes, that goes in. And it's now only a 1-point New Orleans lead.
What I like about Dillon is that he takes command when it's needed.
Holiday attacking. And he makes good on the layup.
Not the flashiest guy most of the time. Holiday prefers to just get down to business, especially when the game is tight.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. And Winslow subbed in for Kyle Anderson. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just one on the basket from Marantz.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Morant. Ingram attacking. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Fearless player. Have to respect Ingram's willingness to take big shots.
Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jahlil Okafor.
This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Inside. Here's Okafor. And that one clearly, the coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He told him this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
5 to shoot. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Marantz.
Competitive, confident, Zion taking over.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. Brooks finds Morant. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Ingram against Valanciunas. Ingram kicks to Favors. Yep, it counts.
The killer instinct of Favors. This man takes no prisoners when the game is on the line.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they get it. It's time for the NBA. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bjelica. Marantz surveying the D. And finished off by Marantz.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, the defender all over. And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. He said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense. Well, Fox had quite a year in Kentucky before he decided to turn pro and became the 5th pick in 2017 in the NBA draft.
Now here's Marantz. And finished off by Marantz.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here is Brooks. Morant drives in. Back to Brooks to the right side. Now Morant. Bagley with the block.
Yeah, don't want to go inside with the height and reach of Marvin Bagley around.
That's good from Barnes on the assist by Bagley. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Morant outside. Back to Brooks. There's the pass to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Morant.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Launches it. Bagley trying to free himself up. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Brooks finds Valanciunas. The shot's good.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Off target at the rim.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Brooks dishes to Winslow. Morant left side. Count the basket. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the paint, here's Fox, and he lays it straight in.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And Bagley able to finish.
Well, Bagley is so long, you can't let him go uncovered when he's around the offensive glass.
Brooks, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The Kings trail by 6. Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. But they recover it. The kick out to Barnes. A pass to Fox. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Fox has got 6.
And Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Brooks against Bogdanovich. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Fox is double. Count that bucket. 8 points for him.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Bielitsa pass it to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And finished off by Morant.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So, on the floor for Memphis, we've got Marantz. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Hield. Sacramento moving it around. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Anderson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Marantz with the ball. Pass to Melton. Back to Morant. And the Kings pushing it up now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Jabari got the defense to bite on that particular play, mostly because he was aggressive with it.
The Kings have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And Parker drops them both. Morant with it. 16 points for him. Floats one up. Anderson outside. He dishes it to Clark. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Hield. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Hield. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, for guards who are young players in the NBA, finishing around the rim is always a focus at this level. Nice job by Hield there.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Here's Bazemore. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Here's Giles. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man, and the ball is right there.
A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people in personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Back to Morant. Basket good. Morant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
And Joseph kicks it to Bazemore. Joseph, the pass to Giles. Over Clark. And it's Giles missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Clark left side. Over to the left wing. Here's Morant. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Stolen by Anderson. Morant outside. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to Clark. Up and in on the layup. Clark's got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside, Joseph. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Now the pass to Gutteridge. Bazemore against Morant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
And the work ethic that Morant has sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Jackson. To the middle. It's tipped. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. The kick out to Barnes. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Back to the action after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 23 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And a little redemption. And that'll about...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center position. Fox kicks to Barnes. Back to Fox. Rocket 6. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The Kings trail by 19. Here's Bagley. Crafty move. Nice steal from Valanciunas. It's stolen by Bagley. Bogdanovich passes to Fox. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Barnes with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Outside, Fox. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Valanciunas dishes to Jones. Kicks it to Brooks. To the inside. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Jones, the pass to Winslow. Now Brooks. He feeds it to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. And Brooks is good for 3. Brooks has got 7 points.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Jones looking for an opening. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. Down low, 13 feet away. They get it again. Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. Winslow kicks to Jones. Here's Valanciunas. Jackson finds Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by the Kings. Pass to Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Barnes getting to the inside. He sees that the defense is closing in, and he still takes the hit.
And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Outside, Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on to De'Aaron Fox. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And that one falls for Jones. And the Kings making a change here. Giles is checked in, and so Jones nails both of them. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Hield outside. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Up top, Fox. Defended by Jones. Here's Gutteridge. Melton feeling it out a bit. Outside, Jones. This one for 3. And another miss by Memphis. This Kings squad is struggling.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And he lays it straight in.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship? right here. I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's Marantz. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Gutterich in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's Marantz with the drive. And finished off by Marantz.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. And Allen subbed in for Morant. Then for the Kings, Lenz checked in for Harry Giles. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. And it's Joseph in for Heel. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by the Kings. Passes to Fox. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
And the pass to Anderson. Back to Allen. Outside Jackson. Back to Allen. Len grabs the board. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Kings. It's rebounded by Gutterich. Gutterich has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nobody near Allen. That doesn't go either for Allen. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Fox finds Len. And the dunk by Len.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Allen surveying the D. To the inside, Jang, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Outside, Joseph. Len passes to Bazemore. Lays it up and banks it in.
Bazemore looking pretty comfortable on the inside there, weaving around for that 2.
Here's Gutterich. Allen up top. Yep, that one goes.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Outside, Joseph. Outside, Fox. Here's Holmes. Feeds it to Fox. Right side, Joseph. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. Pass to Bazemore. From deep 3-point range. Offensive rebound. Holmes passes to Joseph. Bazemore dishes to Joseph. Kings moving the ball around. And another shot. Fox, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Kicks it to Jang. Gutteridge, the pass to Allen. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The second chance effort. Anderson against Bazemore. Pass to Jang. A 3-ball. He can't get that one. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when
And let's...
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now here's Brooks. Five to shoot. To the middle. Deflects the pass. The shot, no good. Ready by Bogdanovich.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. And finished off by Marantz.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
On the wing, Ingles. Passes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, I love to see that kickback pass.
Unselfish play. Could have easily laid that one up.
Marantz against Conley. Morant outside. Brooks outside. No good from outside.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
There's the pass to Conley. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
To the paint, here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Conley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
The 4th pick in the 2011 draft. It took getting stronger and improving the shot to make Conley one of the better all-around guards in the game.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Winslow. The Jazz also changing it up. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Clarkson in for Mitchell. Valanciunas, good, and a nice assist from Morant. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Valanciunas against Gobert. Comes up empty down low. Memphis trailing here. Here's Jackson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Conley. Stolen by Jackson. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's Conley penetrating. Outside, Bogdanovich. Up and in from the low block.
No longer considered just a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked on becoming a complete offensive player.
Marantz against Conley. Now here's Marantz. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's the fast break. Here's O'Neal. Offensive rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And that one's good. Morant.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Conley. And dishes to Conley. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Marantz against Conley. Morant kicks to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Marantz. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Now Conley. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Great job there from Valanciunas not to give.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
They've got Clark. Tyus Jones out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Gutteridge in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Jones. Back to Anderson. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Utah trailing here.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Here's Jones following the bucket by the Jazz. The feed now to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Clark's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies. Here's Moutier, and Jones sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Moutier with the basket. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Moutier against Jones. Right wing. Here's Melton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Mitchell. And Davis pulls it down. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
On that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
Jones in the post, defended by Moutier. On the basket by Jones.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Here's Ingles over Anderson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Jones. To the left wing. Cuts it 5 from 18. Not going to go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Moutier. The rebound by Anderson. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Pass to O'Neal. For 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Moutier. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Moutier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jones looking for an opening. Dishes to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Clark's got 6.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now here's Moutier. He kicks to Davis. Back to Moutier. 44 seconds left now here in the second. Some solid defense from Clark. To the middle. He had stolen by Ingles. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
Right side Jones. He feeds it to Clark. Rebound Utah.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Outside Jones. Launches a 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Oof, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Jazz, so is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. Here is Conley. After Memphis gets the 3, Marantz with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Valanciunas, good.
Valanciunas just shrugging off the contact there to finish the play.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. High post, Gobert. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Conley the pass to Gobert. A floater, and Conley puts it in. And the Jazz lead by 2. And for Memphis, they're shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Morant kicks to Brooks. Morant right side. Back to Brooks. 4 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. And that one hits back iron.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
And Utah turns it over again. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Morant. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
Can't lose sight of Bojan Bogdanovich. He's a threat to score in transition.
And here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the score by Memphis. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Jazz leading by 4. The drive by Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Mike Conley. Now here's Jones. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. That shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And they continue to control the glass.
And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jones against Mitchell. Pass to Gutteridge. Right side Jones. And there it is for him.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 12-4 run. O'Neal inside. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 14.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Gutteridge. Now here's Winslow. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Jones, the pass to Winslow. There's the triple. They get it back. And that one's good by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The pass to Jackson. Here's Clark.
Good effort and good D by Bojan Bogdanovich. He was in great position.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Kyle Anderson. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Justice Winslow. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Back to Anderson. And the shot is good. Anderson's got his first 2 points.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
On the wing, Ingles. Back to O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Brooks comes in for Milton. And it's John Morant in for Brandon Clark. Now here's Marantz. Low block shot on the way. The Grizzlies with another miss.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley is incredible in transition, using his ridiculous speed to beat everyone down the court.
Morant outside. On the wing, Winslow. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition. Here come the Jazz. Conley's running. Count it. Good. And now a 12-point Utah lead.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
Conley against Morant. The dish to Anderson. Out to Morant. All alone. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovic. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. Now here is Conley. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovic. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Pass to Valanciunas. No good again that time. Jazz leading by 15. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Winslow. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Jazz.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Here's Morgan. Niang passes to Moutier. Here's Oni from the arc. It's good from long range. And the Jazz lead by 20.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Now here's Jones. And again, Memphis no good. And here's Utah. A nice run going 12 in a row. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Drills the three-pointer.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Jones drives in, and they pick up 2. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Aston Yang from deep. That shot off the mark. Misses there.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just...
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now here's Marantz. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Ball. Inside. And Favors kicks to Williamson. And the rejection by Jackson. Winslow with it. Now guarded by Ball. Outside for Jackson. Marantz against Ball. Valanciunas passes to Marantz. Clock at 6. Taken away by Holiday. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. And slam dunk by Ingram.
NBA athletes are getting longer, more athletic, better. Ingram's a perfect example.
Holiday against Morant. Passes it to Jackson. Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Holiday finds Ball. The kick out to Holiday. Down low. Here's Favors. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Right side Jackson. Out to Morant. Stolen by Ball. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Williamson outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Favors. Out to the right wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Morant outside.
He wasn't playing on that. He was
That was incredible.
Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move is fire.
Now here's Ball. Here's Williamson. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media. Global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by John Morant. Back to Ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. Rebounded by Jackson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Morant outside. Back to Brooks. Dishes to Winslow. Back to Brooks. From past the arc. Pelicans pull it in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Morant. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Holiday, the pass to Redick. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
No, you can't allow Redick to get going from there. His three-point shot is downright lethal.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Reddick. Shot clock at 6. Holiday, the pass to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Count that one. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Hayes up top. Ingram outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Jackson. Brooks from outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pelicans lead by 1. Live from... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
They've got Jones. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Gutterich in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Okafor dishes to Reddick. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Reddick's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. Three-pointer. Reddick with the rebound. Okafor with the ball. Jones covering. Pass to Reddick. And there's the pass to Melly. And the layup's good off the glass. Melly's got his first points of the game. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Jones looking for an opening. And Okafor with the block. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Okafor, the pass to Jackson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
This offense just continues to impress.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Jones against Jackson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
New Orleans leading by 3. Outside Jackson to the paint. Hart. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Out to the right wing. Passes to Melton. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Anderson passes to Melton. Misses the 3. For New Orleans, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Reddick with the 3. That shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Gutterich. Back to Clark. 6 to shoot. Reddick with the rebound.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's an 8-point Pelican lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jones drives in, and good that time. Jones has got his second bucket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Jackson passes to Okafor. Back to Jackson. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. That one goes in. And now just a 4-point Pelican lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Okafor kicks to Reddick. Back to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Reddick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Clark into the lane. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Hart. Outside Jackson. Out to the wing. The pass to Hart. Now Okafor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. New Orleans making some changes here. 30 seconds left in the first half. Holiday against Brooks. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
Williamson outside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, man, he's just showing off terrific acceleration. I love Williamson's ability to make plays off the bounce.
There's the lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so we conclude the first half. New Orleans on top, up 6.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. And that does it for our halftime show.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at J.J. Redick, what a contribution.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
This was a huge bonus for this team. I mean, they weren't expecting it, but they will absolutely take it.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Marantz surveying the D. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Marantz. And finished off by Marantz.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 4-point game.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight build, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Ingram outside. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Williamson. And it's off from 3-point range. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Morant with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Morant dishes to Brooks. Back to Marantz for the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Memphis.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Marantz, wise beyond his years.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the contest. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Yeah, and the second pick in the 2016 draft out of Duke, bro. Brandon Ingram possessing a rare combination of length and shooting ability.
Inside. And Winslow pulls it down.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Just his first attempt. Poked away.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
And Ball gets it to go on the assist from Favors.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from there.
Marantz drives in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. No good on that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Now here's Ball. He kicks it to Favors. Back to Ball. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these takes.
Marantz passes to Valanciunas. Marantz left side. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. They get Derek Favors.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Outside, Redick. Here's Melli, guarded by Marantz. A nice shot by Melli.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Marantz against Holiday. Marantz dishes to Anderson. Back to Marantz. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Holiday.
But you got to love how attacking Marantz is. I mean, he's so excellent at forcing the issue and getting the foul. I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And the wide open shot from Redick kept alive. Passes it to Melli. Now the dish to Redick. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. And Marantz got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Elbow. 2.
The Grizzlies have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Now Jackson. Pass to Hayes. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Jackson against Anderson, and it's Clark in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Clark's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Winslow is out there with Brooks. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Clark in at power forward. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, he was a star in college. Redick, he now has embraced his player status in the NBA as well. Aging like fine wine.
Williamson is checked in for Jackson Hayes. And here's Redick. 6 on the shot clock. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
At 270, Zion is built to take punishment, and he's built to dish it out.
Marantz, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Morant with it. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
The Pelicans trail. Here's Ball. And there's the feed to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Goes back up, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference. That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Here's Williamson. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
What athleticism from Brooks. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. See why right there.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. That'll be a 5-second call. Now here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Brooks finds Morant. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. That one doesn't go. And New Orleans will come the other way. Williamson looking it over. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
I mean, big finish by Zion. Expect him to spend a lot of time at the rim throughout his career.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Morant outside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. Outside, Ball. Down low, here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight, and Valanciunas penetrating, and the rejection by Favors. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Well, watching him in college, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
Jackson, great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Holiday. And it's in there. Holiday's got his first basket.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option. Here's Marantz, and finished off by Marantz.
This is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Marantz.
Pelicans trail by 3. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Feeds it to Favors. Out to Ingram to tie it up. Bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
The young fella, Ingram, playing forward.
And they double up Morant. 1:05 left to play in the final quarter. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Favors. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Marantz with the ball. Here's Valanciunas. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Ball kicks to Ingram. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Ingram is very self-assured, putting it on the line.
Here's Morant. It's good!
That's a Ja Morant special, ripping the hearts out of the opponent.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now, but if they fail to execute, this could be it.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, J.J. Redick.
And to me, the best part of the game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Ingram with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson with the ball. It's tipped.
And timing is so important. I mean, right there, Brooks shows nice judgment, being able to get the rejection.
And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. And stolen by Williamson. For the win. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Memphis. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at small forward. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so he makes both from the line.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Up top, Marantz, guarded by Holiday. Now Marantz. He feeds it to Valanciunas, and that one is good.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Pass to Marantz. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Marantz got 26.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
Outside Holiday to the inside. Here's Hayes, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Brooks, the pass to Marantz. Jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Ingram against Winslow. Over in the corner, Williamson. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in. Williamson's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
Morant pushes the Valanciunas. And contact. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the efforts being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
For Memphis, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. Morant drives in. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. 52 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Morant.
Well, this has been all about John. He can score in many different ways.
And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Kicks to Ingram. Dishes it to Williamson. Redick is in the corner. Back to Williamson. The pass to Favors. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Morant against Ball. Morant drives in. Doesn't go for it. Great D that time from Favors. Here's Williamson. Missed.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. Well, as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Brooks misses. To win the game. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now, and as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. And the Pelicans with possession here. Williamson outside. To the middle. And Favors kicks to Williamson. To take the lead. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Here's Marantz. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Derek Favors. And he can't get the first one.
And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. New Orleans in the lead. Ball feeling it out a bit. Favors finds Ingram. Back to Favors. And he banks in the layup. Favors has got 6 in the quarter.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Here's Morant, and it's blocked. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Williamson. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Williamson outside. Passes to Favors. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 3-point game. Grant gets a hand on it. Ball with the rebound. And the Pelican shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Williamson left side. Pass to Ingram. It's stolen by Valanciunas. The drive by Jackson. It's good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Down low. Here's Favors. Yes!
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
The 3 from Marantz. Got it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
And here is Ingram. Inside. Count it!
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
And here are the Pelicans. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's foul number 2 for him.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Ball kicks to Favors. Ball, the pass to Favors. And they go to the intentional foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 4. 5 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. Morant outside. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans,